Greetings, fellow geeks and nerds. What's going on, everybody? My name's Alvin, and welcome to the ANR Geekly, your Monday show that's going to get you all the fix of collecting and other news in pop culture world. I'm so glad to be here today. We got a great show, cool things to talk about. Come on in. We got our ANR dad joke of the week. We got what we watched and what we got. Whole bunch of stuff. Let's get started. But before we do, I gotta bring in my friend. His spidey senses are tingling because he got something cool in today. Is my friend D, who is burning it up.
Oh man, yeah.
Give this guy
How are you?
a like just for being in that room because it's turned up hot in that room.
The only one without AC.
No,
That's
no
okay
AC, no fan. Is the window cracked open?
though. Now it is. After like, don't worry, just do it. I was like, okay, I'll do it.
You gotta breathe, man. I don't need you fainting in the middle of the show, just falling off the chair. Yeah.
You asked me a question and it just cuts to me, like this.
You just see some fingers just rattle off the table too. Oh man, it's good to be back, man. Oh man, I've been busy. You've been busy. We just had a long weekend there. We needed a break to charge our batteries, I think. So it was good to have that.
Yeah, it's always good.
Did you enjoy your long weekend?
I did.
You had family apparently come over, right?
Yeah, from the
the other side of the pond. From the
Yeah.
other side of the pond.
Jamaican to the UK, and then he came here. So it was cool. It was
he couldn't decide which side of the pond to go.
He's like, where do I go? Where do I go?
Should I go this side? Should I go that side? I'm glad he came this side to visit. So that's cool.
Me too. It was a good experience. I was glad to meet him. He's my uncle for anyone that's today. He's a pure Rastafarian with dreads and all.
Blah. Yeah. Did he speak it? Did he speak in Jamaican? You know the slang and the language they have there.
They do. Yeah.
What is that actually called? Is there a specific name for it?
Well,
because I know in the Mauritius when they speak French, but they speak in a different type, it's like mixed. They call it Creole. So I'm wondering, like some of the other, areas. Not obviously Mauritius is not in that area, but I wondered if some of these islanders have.
Well, there's like their nickname like Dread Talk Rasta, but there's Lyric, where they have their slang.
Nice.
So it's like LY.
Did he bust it out in front of you? And you're like, whoa, slow down.
That's just there's no
I'm
busting it out.
Now. I'm Canadiana
now. That's just how he talks.
I say it, and the.
I did a lot of nodding, like
You want to be polite, right?
Yeah.
Man, I love that accent though.
But he was very quiet and well spoken too. But he had like a big heart, so it was cool. I'm glad he came. Like very glad
awesome.
he came.
It was very touching when you sent that picture. It was really cool. Yeah. That's awesome.
He has it. I don't like. This is probably boring for some people, but it's my mom's brother, and she's never met him. Someone, one of my aunts, like my mom's aunt, encountered him at a funeral in London, and then she's like, something. There's something about you. And then they got to like he discovered this side of the family, and then he went to an uncle's funeral, and then my aunt found him, and then they reconnected that way.
That's crazy. That's awesome. Dar says, gentlemen, hello, gentlemen to you. Rasmus, I think it's called.
That is true. That is accurate as well.
Okay. Cool.
The language of Rastafarian is like Lyric. But then Jamaicans, because Rastafarian is actually a religion, like full on, like he is a devout Rastafarian apparently. And I was like, that's interesting. Like, what do they eat? Like, do I have to like find? Because they don't eat. They're very particular. But no, he just ate whatever we gave him when he was cool. So
nice. Are you gonna plan on going to Jamaica?
Not anytime soon.
Come on, you gotta. I went there. I had a blast.
I've been to the Caribbean before, so maybe in the future. If I do, it'd be at a resort. Like I wouldn't want to stay. His family's always like, "Oh, you have to come stay with us." I'm like, "No, I want to go to a resort."
Yeah.
I want to be like catered.
You don't want to go. Like I'm sure that there's obviously probably some nice areas in Jamaica, but there are some areas that, nah, man, you don't want to go there. You'll be taken, man. To take your money. But no, I had a great time. Their curry is very similar to Indian curry.
Yeah,
because they have Indians living there in Jamaica, and I was like, this is awesome. Like I was like, whoa, this is awesome. This is so cool. The food is awesome there. I love it.
When was the last time you went?
I went just before COVID.
Oh wow. So it's been
Yeah.
a while. Well, that's recent. It just feels like a
Not
while.
like I'm going to travel to Jamaica every year.
Yeah, I was like, well, it's been a
Can't
while.
really afford that every
It's
year.
been a whole 3 years, huh?
Yeah. Whoa. I should have went back. I actually know somebody from there as well too. One of the brothers that lives here, but his brother was there, so I was able to drop up some stuff. They needed some stuff, so it's nice to connect with people. It's always good to know somebody in a country that you're visiting.
Yeah.
It just kind of gives you that comfort level in case they, and he said here, this is my WhatsApp number. If anything is, you need help or anything like that, just
Oh,
WhatsApp
that's
me.
cool. That's good.
Yeah. So it was nice to have that kind of connection, right? So it's good. All right. Enough about travel. This is not a travel show here. Let's get into your favorite segment. You know what it is.
I don't know why I've been blocking it out of my head, so I don't actually remember until you say it.
What are you blocking it? You can't block it.
I know I can't block it.
Show.
You're right. That's why you keep doing it, but
This is based on a bit of a true story. Okay. No, it's
Okay.
not. Just joking.
That would have been your saving grace.
All right.
On,
So
continue.
it's been a while. Like back in the day, my hiatus. Like I was, gallivanting around the city. Meeting the opposite. Some fine people out there. Dating and those were the good old days back in the day, right? So I once dated a girl who was quarter Chinese, quarter Turkish, quarter Danish, and quarter Vietnamese. She was great, but I had to break it up with her. She just had too many red flags.
I'm not even gonna dig into that one.
You can go ahead and hit that hashtag ANR dad or ANR sad if you didn't like it.
It's gone so far down. I have to give you an applause. I have to give you an applause because it's just I don't even know what to make from that.
Darth said he missed it. Okay, there you go.
You know what, Bob?
Hey, I'm wearing a Batman shirt. Cool. That was it, Alvin. Well, yeah.
Immediately after he praises you, that's.
And look, AI just hashtag sad. Come on, she had red flags. What do you want me to do?
I mean, that was pretty good.
Oh, okay, smarty pants. Why don't you get on here one day and do it? Yeah, okay. Just mad. She's just mad because
it's the heat. She's just
yeah. She's not angry. She's just
it's just like the heat.
Her brain is just on fire because of the heat. Hashtag dad for he didn't even tell a joke. Boo, boo you, all of you guys.
Darth threw you off. He prematurely praised you, so you got all like excited, and then the delivery went downhill from that. I'm blaming Darth on that one.
She had red flags, people. Come on. Anyways,
I don't think you all understand.
You know what I was actually you know why I paused? Okay, let's get back into this thing here. I paused because I was waiting for D to say something like what do you mean? I was waiting for D to kick in, but D just sitting there like,
because I don't know where you're
what
like.
What should I do?
Yeah, exactly. What should I do? What should I do?
Yeah, his
reaction, I don't know.
His reaction was for he's like, what should I do?
Yeah, I didn't know where your break point was. I didn't know where the knock was. I didn't know where the who's there was supposed to be. So I was just waiting. Like, oh, all right.
Read the room. We're not talking about that. Read the room. Ask us halfway through the show. Then
I did not play that.
Oh, there you go. You can just ask that then.
There you go. I give you a dad. You got a dad. All right. There you go.
Okay, fine. All right, let's get into what we watched and what we got. By the way, if you liked our, I forgot to even mention this part. If you like our jokes, or if you want to give a joke of your own, and we'll give you credit for it, you just go to social media handle at ANR Universe and let me know if this week's dad joke was hashtag dad or hashtag sad, or submit a joke of your own,
Please
I'm
submit
Jess.
submit
I'm
jokes of your
Jess.
own. Submit
I'm
jokes of your
Jess.
own.
If you think you could do better, and we'll give you credit.
That
All
was your
right.
fault, Darth. That was your fault, man. What did
There's
I
no blame.
watch?
Don't blame anybody
I'm
here.
blaming Darth on that one. I don't even care. He got you. He got you too excited too fast. What did I watch? I'm catching up on The Boys. Not up to. I'm at the current season, so I have to start binging those tonight. I remember when you were telling me they were basically like addicts. I was like, yeah, okay. Like I was at that point that whole season. I did like Soldier Boy a lot. Like he was funny to me, despite all the heinous stuff he did. Just every time he said something,
Did you say anus or heinous?
both.
Because either way works.
Yeah. I don't
Yeah.
know. How did you feel about his character?
Well, that was
You love,
last season, right?
yeah, you love to hate him, right? Like he's a
Yeah,
necessary
it was
evil.
fine. I mean, it was different. It was
Yeah.
unique. Yeah, it was good.
Different take on Captain America.
A really twisted take on Captain America, yes, but
It's the realistic take. The year he was born and how he would have been. That's how
yeah.
he would have been. The current season's definitely the weakest, the AI says. I was like, oh, interesting. Okay, that's a shame, but the show's good enough for that to still be a decent season, right? Have you caught up? Are you
well, I'll talk about it after you
okay?
kind of sum up your stuff.
She did show me in the room. The actor said there's a scene they haven't broken character at all, but this scene was so gory in this current season that they all broke character, and one of them screamed, Laz screamed, and he's like, "You're not going to use this role," and they kept rolling. I guess his scream was so authentic. So I'm curious to see how bad or gory this scene is and what they're talking about, because like you'll know it when you see it. So I'm excited to see that.
Nice.
The show is pretty messed up though. Just been watching Kaiju number 8. That's about it. I haven't really been binging anything. Dimension 20.
This kaiju must be really good. You keep watching it.
I like it. I like it a
Okay,
lot. It's
okay.
just
I
a
might
fun
have to
show.
check it out.
Give it a try.
Somebody else mentioned it too. Somebody actually I didn't know was watching anime brought it up, and I was just like, I did a double take. I think it was at work. I did a double take. I'm like, in my head, I'm saying this all in my head. I'm like, you watch anime? I never thought this person would watch anime, right? It's the last person I would think, and I was just like, okay, all right.
It's funny when the people you least expect like have toy rooms or like watch animes and stuff.
Yeah, like I knew another guy who was like super like geeky and very introvert, and one day I just see him listening to soccer highlights, and I'm like, what? You watch soccer? You're the last person I would think would watch sports. I'm like, cool, and then it's conversation started because I'm into that, right? And so it was just you never know, right? Don't judge a book by its cover. So
Yeah.
but yeah,
Oh.
so okay, I might have to check out Kaiju.
Give it a worst case scenario.
If it sucks, I will let you know.
Yeah, I know you will. Yeah, 100%. You put the throw up emoji. You'll just text me a bunch of throw up emojis and nothing else.
Yeah, brother. Anything else?
Dimension 20. It's college humor dropout. They do like Dungeons and Dragons streams, but the guy Brendan Lee Mulligan, like he's their dungeon master. He articulates the story so well, and they've gotten a budget to like animate scenes and stuff. Basically, it's not the same as Vox Machina, but it could get to that point the way he story tells. It's just fun to watch. So I've been checking that out. Didn't really watch any movies. If I did, I don't remember them, so they probably weren't good.
They weren't that good, huh?
Yeah. As for what I got, I told you earlier, I got my Superior Spider-Man. So I'm gonna open this
nice
today.
And crispy.
Yeah. So that came in. That's about it. What about you?
Watched Acolytes. Watched that. What? I mean, it was an honest mistake.
As soon as I was like, wait, what? What show you? I was like, oh, okay.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
So you're enjoying it, is what you're
saying.
I'm
I'm enjoying it for all the comedy it brings. It's not even a comedy, so figure that one out. I've been watching this new documentary on Netflix to gear up for Olympics called Sprint.
Yeah.
I'm 4 episodes in. It's about the track and field athletes from US and Jamaica and how that rivalry is so massive.
Yeah.
From the females and from the males, and then beyond just those two countries is like UK, Italy. So some of the stars from track and field um, decide to kind of give a backstory of who they are and open up to their approach to the Summer Olympics, which is going to happen in a few weeks. I'm kind of disappointed that the Canadians are not in there because we do have some great stars from here.
Yeah, that's
Uh,
surprising. Like, why did they hyper focus on those?
I think they just decided not to opt in because you'd have to kind of open up your coaching and your training and all that stuff. Maybe they didn't want to do that for whatever reason. So it's a bit disappointing to not see that. Um, oh yeah, Gar says I did track for all. I was a sprinter. Oh, nice. Yeah. So they talk about the 100 meter and the 200 meter specifically. It's pretty interesting. You just see kind of their world, right? So anytime you get to have an access of behind the scenes of how these athletes, get ready, get prepped, and what's they're all humans too. They all have lives outside, and you get kind of see a glimpse of that. And it's pretty interesting. Some of them have specific people that they have to travel with because it's their support group. It helps them out. It gives them confidence and gets them through. And remember, this is a sport that ends in seconds,
Yeah.
and that's it. You prepare for months and months and months, and it'll end in seconds, and that's it. There's no retry. It's over.
Yeah, there's no doing.
Yeah, it's like, oh, I didn't get to do my best. Can we start again here, please? No, you have to wait for maybe another few months or even a couple of years for the big events to come around. So it's very, very brutal and demanding and very tough on the mental side of things to be a track and field athlete. So, and they don't get paid millions like these basketball players or football players. They get a fraction of that. I mean, they do have a comfortable life through sponsorship and all that, but nothing close to what some of these big, uh, team activity sports or even golf. Golf gets paid. People get paid so much to play golf there, right? So, yeah, Donovan Bailey, definitely. Yeah, I remember watching Donovan Bailey in
Well, he brought
Atlanta.
up Ben, but wasn't he checked out for steroid use? Was he stripped?
Donovan, no, that
No,
was
not Donovan. He said Ben. He said you guys had Ben Johnson. I'm pretty sure he was disgraced.
oh yeah, Ben Johnson was caught with doing steroids, but at that time,
we don't talk about him.
but there was talk at that time. They're saying that who wasn't at that time, right?
Yeah.
So I remember
was that their argument?
Well, no, it wasn't his argument. The argument was from the community of journalists saying that who wasn't at that time. You just had to be the unlucky one to get caught.
Yeah,
that's all it was, right? Because they did random testing. They didn't test everybody that time. So if you got chosen and you got caught, then it's on you. But so many people escaped, including people from Russia, Germany, right? There's a lot of countries that were cheating quite a bit, and until recently when it's mandatory now, I think I don't know if it's mandatory yet. I don't know, but obviously there's been more people being caught than there were back then. So AI says all the bad buzz has kind of killed it for me, but I will still give it a try at some point. When we talk about it on a popcorn chicken, because that's our focal point there, I give my honest opinion on it. I do try to see it from another person's perspective who sees it differently. But the main argument here is it's just a poorly written show. You could take all the ideas and political agendas, you could take all that out, whether you're on the left or the right or in the middle, whatever. Remove all that. At the core of it all, the story is really badly written.
Does it have redeeming qualities like the fights and all that? I basically watch Popcorn Chicken. And
it doesn't make sense. You have, and I'm not trying to spoil it here, but you will have a character who sees their friends being slayed in front of them, they're absolutely just destroyed, and then the next episode is like, oh, maybe that's not a bad thing. I might get over it. This person who did it might be a good person, has some good qualities, and we should forgive them.
Oh, that I hate. I hate when
it's so bad. It's just like, it's not even like the episodes later. It's like literally the next episode with no explanation as to why you decide to turn 180 on it. That's how bad the show is written. And if you look at it from that point, then you'll understand it's not a good show. And Leslie Headland should not be writing any shows at all.
Yeah.
Let alone $180 million budget. So
fair enough. So I will not be giving that a try. I'm glad
No,
you guys
it's fine. It's great comedy.
are.
You'll
Okay.
enjoy it. I'm
I'm
telling
glad
you,
you guys are though. Thank you.
you'll enjoy it. I didn't say I enjoyed it. I said it's good comedy. I also watched The Boys as well. I'm caught up in the latest season. This is an up and down season. There's been some really bad episodes, and then there's been decent episodes. The last episode I watched, the most recent ones, they've been all right.
Interesting.
They've been going back to sort of the what The Boys are about, but I think the damage is done. I think there's been obviously the ratings have dropped off, and then people have complained about this season. The directors come out and started fighting with the fans. That's always a great thing to do when you want your show to do well. Fight with the audience. Why not? Rather than just shut up, take your check, and call it a night and maybe improve on the next season. He just went out there and started fighting on
Are
social
they just
media.
mad about the like bad reviews?
They're mad about certain scenes. Of course, everyone's going to be mad about certain scenes. Everyone's got their own views on how they want something to be shown to them.
Yeah.
But the worst thing you could do is go and try to fight with them. It ain't gonna make it better.
You're never gonna have somebody like, oh, okay, I see your point now.
Yeah.
Like,
I see your point of view. Yeah.
They're just gonna turn that outburst into a meme.
Yeah.
And then that's what you'll be known for. Not the quality of your show, but the fact you came out on stage or whatever and started yelling at people on X. Or
yeah, it's not a good thing.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
Cash a check, move on. Learn from it. Maybe hear them out, or at least listen to what they're saying, but you don't have to respond. And maybe give them a little bit of something in the next season. But I think they should wrap it up the next season.
I was gonna say, I think this show definitely has dragged on too long.
Yeah. It should have actually wrapped up this season.
Yeah.
But I've heard that they've already gonna do another season. They've already
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Because like the comic was short. There was a twist in it. The show removed that twist entirely. Like I was waiting for it to happen.
It says final season. I wish I was leaving a high note. I absolutely agree with you. I don't know if he's saying it's the final season, but what I heard is there's one more season. And I'm not 100% sure, but I just heard that there's one more season left for them to wrap it up.
Yeah.
I hope that's not the case, because it should wrap up this season. It's not good. So
that's a shame.
Yeah. What else? I watched, obviously there's the Euro soccer going on, and football, and then Copa America, which is this side of the ocean version of that. Canada is actually in the Final Four, so that's really fun and awesome to hear, because that never happens ever. So, so it's good to see that. Other than that, what else? Not really much else. A lot of YouTube. There's some great people out there making some awesome content, man. I go down some of these rabbit holes sometimes, and I'm just like, whoa, where did I go? And it's like 3 hours later. Like, holy smokes.
When you ask me what I watch, I'm like, I can't really recite any of this because it's like a bunch of 6-minute YouTube shorts that people have made.
I've been watching a lot of those people that convert their vans into camping campers. I've been watching a lot of those, and it's just like, that's so cool how people will just give up their entire day-to-day 9-to-5 job and just do everything in their van, live their life through a van, travel around North America in the van. It's so cool to see that.
I had a friend who built a tiny home and moved to the seashell.
Yeah, and they like it.
She came back, so
oh, she didn't like it.
She liked the aspect. She still had to work though, and she hated her job, so that kind of ruined it. Like you have to be completely invested on just living off the land on whatever funds you have.
Stealth camping is also crazy too. I've been watching this gentleman called Camping with Steve. He's actually from Alberta, and he actually does stuff in BC as well. There's some places that he went to in his channel. He's got over 1 million subscribers, and he's done some stuff locally here in Vancouver and in Alberta. He resides in Alberta, but he's had a pretty tough go of it recently. He had 2 family members, close people, 2 close family or friends that have passed away in 1 year. So, and he's been honest about it too. Like people have been wondering where his episodes are, because he used to be weekly episodic, right?
Yeah.
And there was a drop off, and then he had to go on. And I give courage to people who do that, because they want to obviously have integrity and honesty in their channels. but it's tough to go and talk about some people that you care have passed away, right? And you
I
can
get
see
it.
the emotions all over his face, and he actually breaks down in some parts. So, but I love him. He's great. He's fun. He's honest, and he's done some crazy stuff, man. He has done some crazy camping. Definitely worth checking out. Camping with Steve, really good. If you're expecting me to do that, probably not. I might camp at a toy store. Yeah,
Yeah, wait in
that should
line for the
that'd be a
reveal.
good video. Camping at a toy store. That'd be awesome. Anyways, let's see what else I got here. What I got? I got my GI Joe retro series eel, Cobra eel, right here. Very nice, very nice.
One of our
Okay.
so that's the figure. So one of our friends, you can keep showing.
Oh
Our
yeah.
GameStop canceled his order, or because he didn't pick it up, even though he had the Onyx card,
Yeah.
and they were scrambling to help him out, and then he just ended up going to the store, and it was on the shelf anyway. Like that's the kind of stuff that stores need to do a better job of having. Like if the shelf is right in front of, it's you could stick your hand out and touch the shelf he was talking about.
If you're not sure, just look at the shelf.
Yeah,
That's all you do as a worker, and you'll see it in there, right?
but some of them just do not care at all
For those of
whatsoever.
you who don't know what an Onyx card is, GameStop here is it allows you to pre-order things and have it on hold for 5 days instead of I think 3 days is a regular.
Yeah.
So it gives you 5 days to come to the store and pick it up. After that, they put it on the shelves. But if you phone in and tell them, "Hey, I can't make it in those 5 days. I'm out of town. I'll be back next week," they'll hold it for you a little longer because you give them a call and you let them know, right? So
Or when you call and like, hey, did my pre-order come in? I'm like, no,
no, I
sorry.
didn't. Yeah, I didn't.
And then you go there, and then it's like right there's like a wall.
It happened to me a couple weeks ago. Remember?
Yeah.
Went in there. Nah, we don't have any of that. So I'm like, can I just get the one from the shelf? Then is that okay? Oh yeah,
That's so
sure. Help
embarrassing.
yourself there. Okay. Never came
Like,
in,
what
I
do you even
guess.
say for that?
So
Other than whoops.
mine specific one didn't come in, but the other
Yeah,
three
all
ones
the
are there.
17 of there, the
Yeah,
17 on there aren't for you. That's
yeah. Those are other people that canceled. Okay, so I'm getting into a little bit of a Lego itch. So I got
was
this
it the city? That's a nice one.
ice cream one. Both my kids love ice cream, so I thought I'd get this one and we could build it together in the summer in the heat. So yeah, got this. Hopefully the Legos don't melt.
Yeah.
Got that. I got from SH Figure Arts. Estes One Piece.
Oh yeah. Our buddy Jeff got me Luffy Gear 5. So thank you,
Yeah,
Jeff.
I'll
I
just
don't
wait
have it
for
in
it. I'll
hand,
wait for that
otherwise
to go on clearance.
yeah, you don't want it.
I'm sure I'll get it next year. Uh, they also changed the return policy from 30 days to 14. That I did not know.
I didn't know that. Yeah.
That I did not know. Okay, interesting. I also got
I
from
rarely
Mafex.
return stuff, but that's good to know. Thanks.
I got Bane
Oh, you
from
got him.
Mafex. Bane. He's going to break Batman. Do the Batman.
How do you feel about
do the
how do you
Bane
feel
voice.
about the
Oh,
which one?
darkness.
Oh, you think the darkness was
Oh,
your ally?
I
I
was
was
born in the
born
dark. So good. Oh man, yeah. I'm afraid to open this guy
Why?
because he's gonna be tiny, probably.
No, look at the box. He looks huge. He looks huge.
So why couldn't they give me Sagat in Street Fighter? Oh, that's not. That's SH. This is Mayfax. So okay, does that give you hope for a beast?
Size wise?
Yeah.
No, because I'm not saying this disrespectfully. They just do what they want. Like I don't have hope because I can't read them as a company. Like they could just be like, no, we're gonna make small character. We're gonna make Thor 5'11". Don't worry, we're just whatever.
Because essentially, you can use just this body.
They could have done that a few times. They just are weird.
Because all you do is add the fur onto this body. I mean, I say like it's easy, but
that's what I mean. I'm like, they do what they want. They do their own thing.
But if this is your base, that's not bad. I don't mind a beast this size. This is good. Yeah, this is a pretty. I'm looking at it now from the window here. Right? I mean, I'll have to put it next to the other figures and see. Yeah,
At the end of the day, I don't truly hate any of them.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the price point for a figure that, like, okay, no, I hate Venom. I hate the Venom. Like his legs just lock into place.
I was just gonna say, what are you talking about?
I was like, no, I forgot
I
about
was
that. See, I
so
blocked him
disappointed
from
with
my
this figure.
mind. I blocked him from my mind.
AI says the one Bane to rule them all.
It
Yep.
will be painful.
I mean, for that price, it better rule them all.
Okay. People praise the Storm Collectibles one as well.
That's a good one. I have it right there. Yep.
Also, despite what I mean, I don't really hate on them. McFarlane has been getting pretty good praise with that. I don't know how the arm joint is though, with his muscles. Like with the Mayfex, it's double jointed.
I think if you look at it price wise, the McFarlane is probably your best bang for your buck. And because it's 7-inch, you could probably fudge it in your 6-inch collection.
True, that could be a jacked up, like amped up Venom.
You could. That's why I was intrigued and was looking at that Bane until they announced this one. Then I'm like, I abandoned it all. I said, okay, well, I don't want to go chase that anymore. I'll just get this one. But yeah, I think the best bang for your buck is probably that one. If you really wanted the best Bane for the cheapest amount, right? So,
I recall you getting the Batman as well.
I did get the Batman. I did.
Good.
I have him over here somewhere.
Backbreaker pose eventually.
Oh,
is that going to be your main display? Is that going to be your main display?
Well, I have a million Batman, so why not use one of them?
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that is so good. All these Batman people are all mad at me.
Will be old age home before they finish the X-Men 90s. Yeah, basically.
You gotta believe.
Elvin's talking about Beast like they have it. Like,
yeah, I know. I'm talking like they're gonna announce it next month, and we're gonna get it. It's
your youngest will graduate by the time you get it.
I will share with my grandson. Yeah, just like okay, no worries. So disappointing. I think so long. But yeah, that is what I got. I do have a bunch of stuff at the post office PO box. I gotta drive over there. It's been sitting there for over a week.
Do you know what it is?
I think it's NECA turtle stuff.
Oh, nice.
So I gotta go pick it up because Target sent 2 shipments. So better go pick it up because I got about another week left before they send it back to the sender. So don't want that. I'll get there 2 days. So I did. One other thing. I did watch Lord of the Rings, the last one, Return of the King.
Oh, you just felt compelled to?
I was just channel surfing and it was on.
Yeah.
My wife just ruined it for me.
Why? She's narrated it?
She's like, they look like they're lovers, Sam and Frodo.
Yeah. I did the same thing. I'm pretty sure I ruined it for Jess.
Yeah. I'm like, shut up. They're friends, okay? They care about each other. She's like, okay.
I forgot what movie I was watching, but I kept laughing like a maniac. I'm pretty sure it was Lord of the Rings. Like this.
You shut your mouth. You're a hater.
And it's not because I don't think the movie's bad at all. Like, I don't think it's bad. I like the movie.
Dude, after she said that, I started looking at all the characters and their dialogue.
Man.
And I'm just like, oh no, this is ruined.
And the way he always looks at him in awe. Like he's just
the twinkle in his eye.
Frodo could have taken a dump and Sam would have been, Mr. Frodo, you're brilliant. Like, okay, calm down, Sam. Chill the F out, man. Like you're just sucking his butt right now hard. And then all the Smeagol,
stop! You're ruining this for me.
This Smeagol love triangle.
Could you stop? I went all the way to New Zealand to get that ring. Okay, you just stop.
Yeah. His engagement band.
I was waiting for you to say that because my wife said that. She's like,
honestly, though, that is sick.
Did he get on his knees to give Frodo?
Let's see that. Hold that up to the camera. That does look sick.
Yeah, it's got the Elvish engraving on it too. Looks really nice.
Nice.
I don't know if you can see the engraving on it.
Now I can.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Picked it up right in the Shire. The Shire. Comes in a little wooden box engraved on it too. Yeah. Just ruined it all for me.
Two Frodo love Sam on the box.
Especially at the end where they're all the what do you call it? What are the names again?
I don't know. There's so many that Are you talking about
Oh my
where
god!
they're all
No,
returning?
the name of the species Frodo is
Oh, the hobbits.
Hobbits. Sorry, there's a part at the end where they're all jumping on the bed. My wife's like, "Yeah, okay."
Of course they are.
And then Legolas just comes in with his all hair cleaned and everything. I'm like, "Shut up! Stop ruining this for me." Oh man. Okay. Just ruined that show for me. So love it.
No, it's still good. It's critically
Uh,
acclaimed. It's a good show. I like it.
yeah.
I mean movie. I like it.
Movie, yeah. Anyways, shall we get on with our oh no, we have a couple of things. You're gonna open something up,
I was just
right?
gonna open my Spider-Man to see if the quality's good.
I'll do a what I learned right now.
Okay.
Okay. So let's do what I learned. So what I learned, very interesting. I think is really cool, by the way. Is I'll pull it up here. For those of you who are listening, don't worry, I'll explain. But you can also come to our YouTube channel and watch the video and see what we're talking about exactly. But James Gunn has decided to actually have Christopher Reeve's son in the movie. So Christopher Reeve's son will make a cameo as a journalist. But in real life, the cool thing about it, in real life, he's actually is a journalist. He actually works for Good Morning America, and so he's gonna make a cameo, which I just think is such a cool thing to do. Have him come on
I was
there
gonna say
as
make him Jimmy, like give him a prominent role, but
I don't know if he has a acting
at the
chops
acting
to do
chops.
it, right? Yeah. But yeah, it's so cool that he's gonna be there, represent his father, who I think embodies the best uh ever to don the cape of Superman. So in my opinion, I think he's the best. There are so many great people that don that cape, but I think for me, he's the best. But yeah, that was a nice little touch to see Christopher Reeve's son come on as a cameo, and the fact that he's a real journalist is cool. Don't know what his role is going to be or how big does he have any lines. I'm sure he's going to have one line, and it's going to be one of those kind of like an Easter egg or on the chin kind of thing, right? So that'd be cool. So yeah, that's what I learned, and I think it's pretty cool. Let's see what AI says. I really hope they tighten up the
They
story.
always do. I'm not worried about that suit.
Don't worry about that. They're gonna fine tune that. People are freaking out, man. I know it's what it is now with social media. Everyone has their opinions on it, and I think people will forget a lot of that if the story is really good. I think a lot of that kind of washes away if the story is good. If the story isn't good, the suit is the last thing you need to worry about because they're gonna get absolutely destroyed. I think it needs to do 75% or higher in scores. It needs to have a B plus, something like that. YouTube just said, "What's up? Sorry to be late to the party." That's all right.
I will
You get to
chime in with AI. I do not like the Guy Gardner suit. Like it's mostly what like I know again with the tightening up in the CG, but when I think of Green Lantern, I think of at least
the word
70%
green is in
Yeah.
there. It shouldn't be the least of the colors on the suit. It should be their primary color. But I'm wondering if this is to throw people off.
Yeah. Like they could do anything at this point. People were pointing out the emblem on his chest says JL, like the Justice League logo insignia. If you zoom in, that's a potato quality. But so I'm curious if he has a Green Lantern suit and then a Justice League one. I don't know. It's just funny. Like it's 90% white and then the trim is green.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of all the lines, but I mean, hey, at this point, just give me a good movie. That's all I'm clamoring for. With the debacle that is DC, you got to keep your expectations a little low and not have it way up there, thinking they're gonna come out guns blazing. Get it, James Gunn, guns blazing. Come on. YouTube user
Okay.
says
I'll give you that.
if they can color Cavell color suit totally black, then they can recolor anything. Yeah. It's technology is crazy now, man.
Yeah.
Except for when you do mustaches.
Wild. What a time to be alive.
I know, right? Hashtag dad. I'm back, baby. I'm back. All right. That's what I learned. What do you got going? You're putting, what do they call it again? They have
Is
a stupid name for it.
Waldo's.
Oh God, what a dumb name.
I'm playing with the Spider-Man, the Superior Spider-Man limbs.
Look
I
at
did
that.
open him up.
Those are like crab legs at a Red Lobster.
Yeah.
Rest in peace, Red Lobster.
I did open him up. He comes with the well, you can't really see. So the reflective eyes aren't
Yeah, what are your
actually
thoughts?
aren't chrome. It's a digital printed image, but it looks like pixels. Like, you know, the NECA TMNT pixelated version. Like, these don't look like anything. It's just a bunch of squares. I would have preferred they just painted them chrome.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing for you?
I'm not going to use that head.
But do you think that they achieved what they were saying they were trying to do?
No, it's kind of I got it from eCollectibles YouTube user. It's kind of a cop out. Like, this isn't anything. It's a good
waste of time.
Good attempt, I guess. But they could have easily just colored it, like made it chrome. They won't because that costs money.
Can you paint that chrome yourself?
I see people with Gundam markers do fantastic things these days. I haven't attempted it, but I see people take it. Yeah.
The GIF, the guy just goes like this.
Yeah.
There you go. There you go.
If they printed the image on more clear, then maybe. But like I said, right now these are just a bunch of squares. These aren't skyscrapers. And then he comes with this alternative head.
Yeah. Paint it silver if you want that reflective look.
Yeah.
Or just use the other head.
Just use the other head and repaint it. I'm curious how come they used this body, like it's just the ab crunch and the swivel, when we have the newer diaphragm joint.
Oh, no.
Ab crunch and diaphragm joint with the butterfly joints. I'm not mad about it, but
does he have toe articulation?
Yeah, he does. And drop down hips, which is interesting. So they made a new body for this instead of just using the Renew Your Vows body.
Pinless?
Yes, he is. He's pinless.
Okay, well, it's something.
Yeah. Like, I'm not mad. Like, this doesn't piss me off or anything. It's just weird. Like, they're all about saving money and budget.
No, I don't think he's on the old buck.
No, it's not the old buck.
Yeah, it's a new but maybe a slightly downgrade buck. Do you want to say downgrade or do you want to say on par?
If people like the diaphragm joint and ab crunch, then it is a downgrade for them. Can he get into his Spidey crouch pose? Let me see here.
This is a make or break it here for D. He can't get in that crouch pose because there's a picture of it.
He can't.
There's a picture. There was a picture. You're not doing it right.
His ab crunch only goes that far down. Was it a pre-rendered picture? Like, I don't know. I can't go any lower than this without breaking him.
Do you need to go any lower than that?
To get his like iconic like
crouch? Yeah.
But I think most people will have him with these on, and then these will be holding him up anyway. So whatever.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the day, I'm not gonna have all my Spider-Man in that exact same crouching pose. So I think this is cool. It is a step up from this one. This is the old one on the pizza Spidey body. So
yeah, definitely.
I'm definitely happy he got a re-release. The web lines are hard to see, but they're kind of like they're uneven. They're not clean. So if you like that look, then they paid attention to detail there. I like it. This one again was the old skinny pizza Spidey body, and he's smaller than all the other ones. So what they did with him is they took a pizza Spidey and shrunk him for some reason. So that one's garbage. I'm happy to get an upgrade. I hope you get yours. GameStop kind of had a system issue.
They fumbled it. Anyone
who pre-ordered Superior Spider-Man, the system switched the SKUs with Superior Iron Man. So our buddy, who's gone now, we won't say his name, but we miss you. He's the one who gave the heads up, like, hey,
Yeah.
there was up at head office. All the SKUs were wrong. I'm trying to hook you guys up. I'll see what I can do. He emailed the head office and asked for more. So I hope you get yours. You'll find one. I don't think
I'll find one. Yeah.
Every time we panic, we end up finding one anyway, right?
I think when it comes to Spider-Man, things like that, you'll find it somewhere.
Yeah.
You know what I can't find is Jada figures.
Yeah, that's weird.
I find boxes. That's what I find. Empty, and I don't mean the packaging. I mean just the display boxes that are ravaged by crazy Wolverines here. So, you know what I do find though of Jada is Fei Long. He's everywhere. If you need a Fei Long figure, don't worry. He's available at every Walmart.
Yeah, he's collecting dust.
Yeah. I did find a cable for Marvel Legends in the wild.
Oh, at Walmart?
Yeah, in the wild.
That's where I found mine. I got lucky and I found so I'm just randomly like, oh, sweet. Did you get it?
I'm gonna actually give that away at a later point. So
Random
not today, but I will give away that cable. So if you didn't get a cable for Marvel Legends, be a subscriber to our channel and to our Instagram and X, or either one of them, whichever one you use, or if you want to use both, then subscribe to both. And eventually, one of these shows, I'll give it away. It might be a random thing. It might not be. I don't know.
Have you opened yours?
No, I've not.
Okay. I was curious how you like
it. I have a giant, as you can see right here, look. I'm doing the Vanna White thing here. As you can see. It's going to all be opened. So I'm excited to finally get some time off. Still need the Ryu. Where did I see that? I saw that somewhere today.
Probably on a bunch of people. Oh, you saw one in the wild?
No. Online.
Okay.
I saw it at a site, Canadian site.
I mean, want to technically Walmart's supposed to have them, so if you get lucky.
Yeah, I think if you try Toy Snowman, he has it. I believe he does.
Yeah.
And also, and they're not partners or affiliations anyway. I'm just saying that where I saw it. And then I think DJC.
Yeah.
That guy always has everything. In fact, I order all my Mattel He-Man stuff from him. I don't have time to drive to all Walmarts looking for these He-Mans, man. So I'll pay the shipping, have it delivered to my house, because I'm going to pay that much in gas driving around anyways. So
I gave him he's reinvigorated my love for Cable. He's like, he wishes the gun was bigger. So I
wish they just gave him a proper gun. That'd be a good start.
I found the $5 like Overwatch toy, so I gave him this gun. And then I had the pieces of this old one in a fodder bin, so I reassembled him. I was like, oh man, I love Cable so much. There's so many just and you have the weapons shelving and stuff, right? Like the accessories pack from Valveverse. Do you have that?
Yes, I do. Yeah.
Like characters like this,
yeah,
deserve those type of like armories. Like
I might have to go down the Etsy world and see if someone's made a Cable actual gun.
Oh, they have. They made the Viper cannon from Marvel vs. Capcom, which is huge.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have to look into that. It's crazy how they didn't give him that proper
They give him this dumbass Nerf gun every time. This thing.
So dumb.
I've left it on my computer desk. The first thing I did with these two things are just put them off to the side. And this thing. They keep getting smaller. This is the one that came before. Like, what are you supposed to do with that?
Ridiculous. So, but I have a feeling. Here's my thing. I think they're making another Cable. They're gonna make another Cable, and it's coming out next year.
What they're gonna do though is give you the teenage young version with a sword or something. You're not gonna get an adult one.
I think we are.
You think so? Why?
I think we're getting the X-Men retro because he was such a pivotal person in the show.
Oh, 97. Yeah. Sorry, go on. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think they're gonna make an animated version, and they're gonna give you the gun in there, and everyone rushed out to buy this Cable, and they're gonna go buy that one again, right? So, like, this Cable is sold out at a lot of places.
Yeah,
I've seen several sites sold out, right? So that's why I was kind of surprised. It was just sitting there, and there was somebody ahead of me who walked in and was going through the toy aisles. I didn't care. I'm like, I was hoping he would pick it up, so I don't have to pick it up, right? But
That's
he
always
just
the worst feeling. Like, I hope you get it because I don't want to pay for it. I don't
yeah,
think
like
that
he's
got it.
perusing through that, and I kept my distance. I'm like, let him do his thing, whatever. There's nothing there that was like I need to move him out of the way to get it. There was
Yeah.
nothing there. So I'm like, let him do his thing. If he wants that cable, let him have it. I don't care. And he walked away with nothing, and I was like, yeah, he's stronger than I thought he would be. I don't even know this person, but
His willpower.
yeah,
We just
yeah.
assume people want what we want.
YouTube says the next
Yeah, like
cable
a
release.
gun.
Yeah, I think they're gonna give it to him in the 97 retro packaging. And I think it's coming next year.
Okay. Yeah, I don't know when we're supposed to get our next the third wave. I guess that would be right.
Yeah,
So hopefully next year. I did really enjoy the show.
great
Maybe
show.
they're saving the next wave for the next season.
I wonder if they're gonna do I wonder if they're gonna do another Apocalypse.
I would love that.
But we've already got Apocalypse.
We have Wolverines too and Cyclopses. They know if it's a popular character. They
So okay, so the Apocalypse you're gonna get is the one from the younger Apocalypse.
and Abed Sur, like the
Yeah,
Egyptian
yeah.
version.
You're gonna get that one.
Okay, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I'll be down with it.
Yeah.
Get that ponytail, right? Do you think
I'd be very no soft goods. I doubt it. We're not at that point yet in their life.
Somebody in the third party world will make it.
I'd be very surprised if they didn't just repaint the retro packed one, because the retro packed one was based off the cartoon colors already, so they might just slightly change the purple.
Yeah, it'll be a slight color change. Yeah,
yeah,
that'd be cool if they did a 2-pack.
Yeah,
young and old. But then that will go against their retro packaging, so they're not going to do that.
Yeah. This guy's pretty cool. I like him. I like his arms better than the.
Well, it won't be comic accurate because they're going to push the 97 animation.
The 97.
You already got your comic one with the Marvel Legends line a while back, the blue one. You already got that one. It's going to be, and you also got the retro one, so they're not going to give you any comic one for quite some time because they're going to push the 97 narrative first.
Yeah. They change it ever so slightly and make their faces like more puffy, like marshmallowy and smooth. They're not as like grizzled. They're just clean.
Yeah, you gotta sell them toys, man.
Yeah, I'm not upset.
Yeah.
I prefer, for instance, I missed out on Cyclops. I got the 97 one, and I'm okay with that. Nightcrawler. Yeah. I really like the sculpted details in that. It's essentially the same body, but the details are sculpted in now. I used to.
You'll get a sword with somebody else.
Yeah, like any of the other. I took just a random figure.
You'll get a sword with Sunfire. That's what you'll get. The swords.
That was a wasted opportunity. That was an accessories that lost. They all went and got Botox. Yes, thank you. Their faces all look kind of off.
Yeah, like the Kardashians are in, my friend. Come on.
Yeah.
Let's see. Come on, don't hold up on here.
I didn't want to just show it off while you're talking.
No. Let's do it. Oh yeah.
So my problem with the Iron Spidey is if I went like this, the legs would completely like fall. Right they're heavier than they couldn't support their own weight.
So how are the Waldos now?
It's still the gummy plastic.
Why did okay? What was the reason behind Waldo?
I don't know. That might be a scientific term. I'm not an engineer. I'm also a little mad that he gave them 3 legs. For anyone wondering, it's the Civil War suit Spider-Man wore. Iron Man gave Peter an Iron Spidey suit, and the spider legs were called Waldos. And instead of 4, he gave him 2 at the top and 1 at the bottom. And I was like, why didn't you just give him 4? Everyone thought that, but this guy's cool. It's good. It's a good display piece.
Nice. Figure of the year contender?
Nope.
Well, I'm just asking. You don't have to be
no.
You're like no, so emphatic right away.
No, I like it, but I'm not biased because it's Spider-Man.
Okay. At least you're honest. Does it even make the top 10?
I don't know.
So far?
She-Hulk. I don't know. We need to reevaluate our list. Let's dwell on that this week.
Let's dwell on it right now.
That's hard. It takes you days to do it. I don't think you can do it in 5 seconds.
Oh, darkness is in here. Yeah. Well. How about next week? We kind of talk about
Yeah, okay.
potentials. We'll save it for next week. We'll give our potentials of what we think could be figures of the year. I've got vehicles already on the list.
That's good.
Right?
There's a lot of dope vehicles this year.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. My GI Joes are probably up there. Yeah, there's some potentials. I'm looking at a few bunch there. Banjo Kazooie.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Banjo Kazooie is D's number one pick for 2024.
100%.
You know what I seen and I almost picked up is that giant Bowser.
Oh, the World of Nintendo one.
Oh man, if that was on clearance, I'd buy it. It was not.
Soon, it's coming soon.
We never get
It's
clearance
just-
though here. Our Walmarts suck.
I know.
We never.
If
get
it didn't do the smoke effect, it'd be cheap already.
Just slash it by 50%, and I'm picking it up. I'm telling you. So, remember they were so hard to get when the movie came out.
Because I wanted it. At first, I didn't want it. I'm like, no, I don't. What do I need Super Mario Brothers for? I'm like, hey, I got.
Yeah, you're a Sonic
yeah,
guy. Get out of here. Get that garbage.
And then I went and got them all. I tracked them all down. Started with Mario, then Luigi, Toad, Bowser.
How many are there? Did you get Princess?
No, I skipped her.
Why?
I don't know. Her dead eyes looked weird. You know, her glassy eyes.
No, that's how women always look at us. Dead eyes. Looking at you, dead eyes.
Yeah.
All right, let's do Toy Talk of the Week. We haven't done that yet. Let's get into that.
So me and you were kind of joking around of the quality of these Spin Masters.
Us joke? Nah.
Yeah, never.
Never.
Yeah.
By the way, I was trolling so hard that day.
I know.
Every one of you guys were walking right into that and taking it.
Oh, when I walk into it, it's because I want to banter with you. I know what you're doing, and I fully embrace it, and you know that. You have to know by now.
But the other people in the group chat were just walking into it.
Oh no, not me. Not me. I'm like, oh,
getting a bowl full of that humble pat. Yeah. So okay, let's talk about this. So Sony's decided to make their own line of figures from their gaming universe.
Mm-hmm.
They've taken their popular games like God of War, Horizon, and what's that one?
Ghost
of Shima?
Tsushima or something.
Yeah.
Why can't I remember the name? I never played it. Yeah, it's Tsushima. I didn't play that at all. I passed on it. Very interesting choices here.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely need to see an actual collector get her because every single promo shot, like you said, the faceplates look weird. I did see one person on YouTube where it looked normal, and I was like, "Is this
YouTube users yelling at you?"
I said it. I just don't have the appropriate accent. Is it me you're yelling at or Elvin?
No, he's yelling at you.
Shush, shush. The price point I agree with. Maybe not her. They were marked wrong, I think. On there was a GameStop said $29.99, but seeing this at $49.99, I wouldn't buy that because I don't care about this nearly enough.
What? So this is Canadian rate.
I loaded it, so I think it defaulted to Canadian. I wouldn't pay that much for her. I wouldn't pay that much for her. At the wrong price, I might have. I was 60-40, 40% purchase, 60% no, because I just don't have a love for her. I do like the engineering. Do not like the single jointed arms. Like they were almost there, Elvin. They were almost there. Just do double jointed. It's possible.
I know, especially when you're holding a bow.
Yeah,
you need that double jointed arm, man.
Yeah. If they do it the Black Series way, where I hate the cut, but they get past the 90 degrees just because they do, I think, an oval shape instead of the normal circle joint. So if they do that, sweet. I was looking at Kratos and Atreus. He looks kind of bland.
Did they borrow the guys from McFarlane to do the posing? What is going on here?
Like
Nobody
I
stands
don't.
like that to shoot a bow.
Yeah.
No,
Let me look
no,
at
they
both.
don't. No, they
How to
don't.
shoot a bow.
No,
It's an
nobody
action
stands.
pose.
That's just, it makes it look even more weird with the knee gap there.
I was gonna say I don't care much for those knees at all.
Yeah, it looks like robotic knees with bearings.
A lot of companies have problems with. Yeah, I know she's a deluxe. My brain saw the wrong price and was like, oh, $29.99, that's a steal. Like, oh, look at all the stuff you're getting, all these faceplates, everything for $29.99. Hasbro's gonna have a contender, but then the
Mhm.
price adjusted to $49.99. I'm like, she
So
still
whoever
comes
bought it
with
for
a.
$29.99 got it for $29.
I don't know, hopefully.
Yeah,
That'd be
because
cool.
they have to honor it. Yeah.
That'd be cool. She comes with a lot of stuff. Like I have no problems with her accessories. It's just the people who do the promo shots suck. Uh, AI says the amazing reviewed her. The face sculpts are incredible. I would trust him. I need to go check out his review because he probably actually pushes the faceplates in. They look a little shiny. They are toys, obviously. These aren't meant to be highly detailed NECA style collector's items. These are just $29.99 action figures.
I just feel like soft goods would help these figures out
Yeah.
just a little bit.
I do have the NECA Kratos. I love him. He just doesn't scale with anything.
Like the boy,
Whoa.
he should have at least fur on his shoulder, right?
I think to keep the price point they wanted,
Yeah,
they had to do
of
this.
course, of course,
Yeah.
yeah.
It's just a matte coating would help this greatly because they're just shiny. They're too shiny.
Spiffy.
Yeah. Too clean. Maybe a wash. Because they very clearly, I wish I showed her off before, so I didn't include her. They very clearly have put detail and time and effort into printing her face on appropriately, having different hues and rosy cheeks and stuff. Put a wash on those clothes. Put a wash on those clothes or something.
And his beard is too clean.
Again, could be the promo shot.
Yeah. We'll see.
Yeah.
But I mean, if for fans who are of the game, they finally get some decent quality figures here.
I hope they do more. Definitely.
What do you want to see next?
All these I don't know. There's so many options here.
Uncharted?
Yeah, Nathan Drake would be cool. People love Twisted Metal, so I assume they're going to do a Sweet Tooth eventually.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah.
And who makes these again?
Spin Master.
Okay.
Who else would there be? The obviously would be like Ratchet and Clank, but
well, Metal Gear Solid.
Oh, that'd be nice too. Jack and Daxter, man.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Ratchet and Clank.
Yeah. Jack and Daxter. I forgot who did the toys. I want to say it wasn't Mezco. Mezco did like action figures too, like just like
Crash
statue
Bandicoot?
figures. There's so many of those.
Oh, okay.
Oversight. I wouldn't be surprised. They're gonna do it. Jack and Daxter would be my top go-to ones. I hope they do them. So far, these all seem to be recent characters. Here's another one
the
who's
most
a little too shiny.
Hype games, yeah.
Like he looks cool and all.
Mm-hmm.
And these are the types of torso-wise, the type of articulation I like ab crunch, waist swivel, and diaphragm joint for the same price as a Marvel Legend. So keep doing that. These guys entering the market plus Jada. Sweet. Like keep the competition going. Keep the competition going.
Keep Hasbro honest.
And Hasbro knows how to do it because they do it for Joe's. So it's just a choice at that point. What else we got here? Your favorite, McFarlane. So we have Dick Grayson as Batman. I like the look of this.
That actually looks nice.
I can't hate on this.
No, I can't hate on that either. That actually looks like the comic. Hooray! Actually did something that looks like
they've been doing good things for a while.
No, they have not.
Come on, man.
Let's not play devil's advocate here.
Come on, man.
They finally did. Kudos to you guys. You get a clap, Todd and the team. to actually
Elvin's
do
being
something.
Elvin again. I like this. Elvin likes this.
No,
Darth,
I like it too. I'm not being facetious here. I'm just being honest.
Darth is the Batman guy. Would you buy this? Out of curiosity. Now we wait if the new Simpsons figures are going to be good. Hopefully, I think they should be decent.
New Simpsons figures.
Yeah, you saw those. We saw them a way back. They were just the previews, though.
Nah, they're gonna be garbage.
You think so? How come?
Yeah, I don't have faith in that
You don't
company.
have okay.
I want to be wrong though.
Yeah.
Make me say it on air that I was wrong. No problem, because I'll win, even if I say it. This looks good, man. This
I like
looks
the belt.
great. Yeah.
The belt's nice and glossy.
Yeah,
Has
I'm
that
happy for
copper.
everybody that's gonna buy this. Good for you
Yeah.
guys. You get finally a Batman figure worthy to put on your shelves.
There'll be decent ones. Jeff, who would you say is your go-to Batman from McFarlane at the moment? Just out of curiosity.
His Mayfix Batman.
Don't say anything Mayfix. I mean out of McFarlane, just to be clarified.
I love the head sculpt. Oh, okay. Now you just ruined it all.
We have world's finest Batman and Superman. There's their combo. It's comic accurate. I never really cared for this.
Taste
anyway.
the rainbow.
Yes. Yeah. So when you do things like this, when you do mash up characters, you can still do it so it looks good. This to me is jarring. There are people out there who think this is cool. Like obviously, like there's different opinions out there, but it just looks off, and I do not care for this.
So, question: is this like it's like Fusion from Dragon Ball?
Basically,
Fusion.
I forgot their premise. I think there was like a virtual reality that they did this in. This wouldn't be the first time they fused.
Okay.
I don't know what Batman brings to the table in the fusion, other than like his brain, I guess. But usually when they fuse, it's to fight.
Is he walking on Green Lantern's bath or something? Or
he was fighting Green Lantern.
Oh, he's fighting. Is that his hands are green because of that?
I don't know why his hands are green. I honestly don't care about this comic.
He punched him so hard, his paint just rubbed all over his hands. That's what it was.
I might have to go reread this. The story lost me. Like if I'm not into it, then I just stop reading. So I'm not even gonna pretend. Okay. I'm not even gonna guess. If anyone does read World's Finest,
somebody out there probably wanted this.
Yeah. Again, like someone thinks this looks cool. The same way I don't think classic Ultraman looks cool or classic Godzilla. People out there love it. So I'm glad they're doing things like this. Everyone gets their characters. I like the black and gray Jim Lee Batman. That's a good choice.
Don't worry, he'll make a super duper platinum edition. You'll get it. It'll be signed on the side of this box. It'll be sold out in 5 minutes. Because they only made like 25 of them.
Walmart exclusives. We have Gold Label, Vampire, Captain Marvel.
No wonder DC's down in the dumpsters. They're making terrible decisions like this.
Vampires are funny thing. Marvel is also currently doing a vampire run for some reason. It's their current run that's going on. You know how they do their whole like, oh, all the heroes are getting involved. All the heroes and villains are uniting to fight a necessary evil. So
I like his hipster haircut there.
That's the Superman curl that Jeff wants. Good texturing.
Yeah,
that's about it. I like how they didn't even pay attention to the belt at all whatsoever.
Why? Why?
Because they just reused the old body, I think.
What? Obviously.
Except this body looks new too. I don't know. This is weird.
This is true. AI says they're both running out of ideas. This is true.
It's just interesting how they both just chose to do vampires. Like, are vampires popular again? Like, what's going on?
I don't know. Well, Blade's not getting any light of day here at all.
Yeah,
they haven't. Mahershala Ali's like walked out.
He dropped out. He's dropped out.
Or they don't know. Nobody knows what's going on. It's just a disaster. And I blame Kevin Feige.
Oh, really?
Don't announce a movie if you don't have the actual writing down. Like, why are you putting the cart before the horse? Don't do that. And now they're like 3 years in from the announcement, I believe.
They probably thought they had gold. Like a lot of studios just do that.
It's Mahershala Ali. We can't go wrong.
Basically.
And he walks in and is like, what the heck? Okay,
Oh,
so
here's the gold one you're talking about. What? Yeah,
this I actually might get
interesting. Have it
because
as a
it's a
centerpiece or
statue.
something. Yeah.
Yeah, it's a statue. This will be great, in my Superman collection.
So would you? I guess the price points would be like, to me, I'm like, why don't you just buy a statue? But is it the price point or is it just
Well, it's posable too, right?
okay? All right, that's all I wanted to know.
So you can actually pose them in different statuesque type of poses. But it's a convention exclusive, so it'll be sold out in 5 minutes.
These all pop up everywhere anyway.
Bargain bin basements.
Like as
But
hard
yeah,
as people say, like I don't even mean and rub it in people's faces, but every time someone says this sold out and we can't find it, we go to GameStop and they're just there. So
this is the bases that comes with it, right?
yeah.
Yeah. This would be a good statue to put in your background if you're a fan of Superman. Why not? Better than paying like 200. Oh my god, what is this?
Max Mercury. So if anyone,
It's like Hello Kitty's brother.
I don't like the
Kitty Pryde. Kitty Pryde, not Hello Kitty.
Kitty Pryde. I was like Hello Kitty. I don't know where your reference is here, but
you know why? I saw today a Tesla with the Hello Kitty ears on the hood. They made their Tesla into a Hello Kitty Tesla.
Who did that? Oh, a practical person.
A random person driving in the streets today. They actually had furry ears on top of the hood and Hello Kitty drawing inside. You can see all the Hello Kitty. Yeah. Anyways,
Elvin knows it's not a statue. I was just asking why he doesn't buy a statue, and he already explained why, because he wants to pose it.
Yeah.
I don't like the dynamic collar. You know me. I don't like when things are like.
I don't even know what this is.
He's just a super fast guy. He's a speedster.
Oh, sure. Why not? Add another one to the list.
There's so many.
Just spits them out every year,
buddy. There's.
I know.
Active right now. There's like I think like 10. And like, how do you guys even lose?
The Speed Force is such a slut now.
Yeah.
Pushes out another one every day.
We need another one. It
went from like super exclusive and like super awe into just like, oh sure, what? Add another one to the list.
And it's gotten to the point where like their biggest problems are the Speed Force.
You know the funny thing is, this guy's costume does not at all look like he's a speedster. One of those collars, they're just gonna slap into his face when he's running full speed. It's so stupid. Right? I mean, look at the size of that thing. It's gonna whip his face every time he's running. So dumb.
Their powers are crazy too. Like his son gets super strength by speeding up his metabolism and death. I was like, this okay, man. Or like,
is this the body from that red character?
Oh,
what's his name?
Let me see.
You know what I'm talking about, for Dark Avengers. I mean, Dark Justice League. It looks like they ripped it off from that body.
Let's see. It might not be, because he was probably thinner.
Because he's got the upper body they might have kept, but the bottom could have been different.
Different body.
Okay,
different color.
Okay. Too. Yeah, because he's got that funky collar too, and it works for him.
Yeah,
as a character.
Yeah, he's all floaty and he's a ghost. So
what's his name again? I can't remember his name.
Deadman.
Deadman. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh wow, so hard to remember.
Self-explanatory. What's that guy's name? Not living anymore, man.
Not living.
We have Agent Liberty, and then his exclusive. Bro.
I'm sorry, man. When you showed this picture, or it was you or somebody else,
I don't know.
In our little group chat, I couldn't stop laughing. I almost spit out my drink actually when this was shown.
Comic accurate suit. His stupid wrists. Like his wrist is ridiculous. Look at that thing. It's like a tube, and then the wrist is a separate tube. Because they keep trying to sculpt details into the wrist so it looks like a wrist. But then they also make it a movable joint. So as soon as you move his hands, it breaks the sculpt up. So I don't know why they do that. Just make it a circle. Like, don't make a cylinder ball pegs type thing. It's just gross. Sorry,
Speaking of circles.
Yeah, so his energy shield, as someone pointed out, looks like a Pringles can lid.
It looks like the silver sealer of the previous
Yeah,
cat
like it's just
underneath. Yeah,
yeah.
you peel away the ceiling cap.
It's supposed to be like a translucent energy shield. Let me see if I put a picture up. So there it is on the right there.
Just get a clear plastic shield.
They
That's
don't
all you
do
do.
so hard plastics and translucents would have been better because you can get like the truly translucent look. Whereas he keeps using these gummy plastics and it's always cloudy
It's the
and
manufacturer; they don't have access to it. I think whoever's
it's
manufacturing these for him have a specific type of plastic that they use, and they don't want to go and get anything different. Otherwise, he's gonna have to pay more.
I mean, yeah, people are gonna buy this still. It's just it looks gross. Like do it or do it right. Like now every time I think of like the Green Lantern accessories, they are hard light, so he can get away with it not being truly translucent. He keeps making his lanterns translucent, which I thought was cool. Was sort of. Some of them look cool, some of them look ridiculous. But then he makes an actual pure energy shield look like this cloudy, floppy mess. Like it's like curving. Like it's still a shield. Like it's yeah. I don't know.
I just think it's terrible.
Uh, AI collectibles, they just need longer gauntlets. They do, but in this case, they even made the wrist joint long here. Like instead of a circle, it's like an oval. If they
I don't
just
even
had
know.
it, if they
And,
just
and
had
look,
the
you get two
circle,
versions.
yeah,
You get a store exclusive and a collector edition, whatever that is.
because like Superman clearly has a ball peg, like it's hidden, right?
Yeah.
It's hidden fine, and it doesn't restrict movement. Like I can move his hand the way I want. You don't need to have a giraffe neck for a freaking wrist, and then like it still works. Like Jesus Christ, man.
Oh man. So yeah. Well, I mean,
But that's only some. Some figures are good. Some just do weird things like this. And I don't know what he thought was hindered here. And I keep saying he, like he sat down and designed this. No,
well, it's
he has a
quality
team of
control,
people.
right? It's been from the
Yeah.
start where there's no consistency in quality. It's all over the map. It's do whatever you want, just push it out.
I'm also curious how many companies like what this hinge and this just hinge and peg. Like what is wrong with this? Like it goes all the way in, it
I
rotates
don't
on
know.
itself. Like this is simple and effective. If you can't pull that off, just go back to the basics, unless it's a patent issue. But maybe because import figures do it, he too wants to do the ball peg.
It could be a patent issue.
Yeah,
Definitely. That's definitely something that I thought of before. I'm like, he's just not allowed to do it. So he's got to find another way around it. And I think some things have been corrected by him since the
yeah.
beginning,
I was gonna say
right?
the good thing is like one thing he's corrected. It's not always Batman and Superman. Like this is out of left field. Sweet. Like people like this kind of stuff.
Yeah, like the people who are hardcore DC fan base are finally getting these obscure characters. And that's awesome because you're
Yeah,
not going to get this from an import company. There's no way Mayfex is making this character.
yeah.
So where else are you going to get it? You have to go to Todd. And that's why I was so frustrated with Todd in the beginning. It's like there are people that want these characters that have never been made. Give it to them. They will buy it. Stop making a million Batmans. I know they sell, but there's a good chunk of fan base that want these hard to get characters that never seen the light of day, including was it Elastic Man?
Oh yeah, Plastic Man,
Plastic
Credit
Man,
Card.
yeah.
My
That was
problem
just
isn't even like Batman or after Batman. It was not completing teams, but releasing a new Batman from a
yeah,
separate.
yeah,
Like Cyborg
yeah.
is just off in his lonesome. No
Yep.
Teen Titan in sight.
Never. By then they come around making that, they'll just make another version of him too.
Yeah, they did
So
build a
then
figure version
so then it's
for the
useless.
human looking Teen Titans,
Yeah.
and then we have Clock King here.
This looks insane.
That cape, cloth goods, nice, sweet.
Can't hate him. Can't
Getting
hate
in
him.
on that cloth goods.
I might just buy this and put this next to my alarm clock.
Like he's a funny character. Like this guy looks cool.
Like this guy is so left field. I might buy this. Is hell frozen over? I've given way too much compliment today for McFarlane.
It's the left field ones that are great.
This is so
They're fun.
wacky and crazy.
They're fun.
I'm gonna pick this up.
Which
I'm gonna pick
version?
this, the one on the left. I don't care
Yeah.
about the right one.
Okay.
The one on the left is just so out there, and I'm just gonna have this next to my alarm clock. My wife's gonna say, "What the heck is that doing in our bedroom?"
What does it look like? You just
Come
got
on,
everything.
come on.
Yeah.
But yeah, this will not be in my figure collection. It doesn't get that much of a treatment.
Does it fit anywhere?
Yeah,
And then here, they're accurate.
I'm hoping I can get it on a discount too.
See, his wrists look normal, ish, or maybe it's just blended in better. But even on the box there, like they are hidden better. So
Yeah.
keep doing it that way, Todd. And then Ragman and Red Hood. I feel like his suited jacket will hinder a lot of movement there.
I just want to know about that cloak just for green arrow.
Oh yeah. Except it's all tattered. He does look cool.
If I find it for $20, I will, because who cares?
I'm glad the cloth with wired cape seemed to be consistent now.
And who's the guy on the right?
Red Hood, like the classic version. McFarlane is starting to do cloth wired capes and soft goods like Captain Boomerang. I'm excited that they're doing more wired capes. Yeah, even the jacket, like on the Dark Knight with Bane, I was like, oh, its collared has like.
But he's
fur.
also raised his price too. Don't forget that.
I haven't really paid attention to his prices because I rarely buy them.
It's been creeping up.
I do know he has like his standard releases and then his Build-A-Figure releases and then his deluxe releases. And then there's always the gold label, etc.
Remember, he started at $23.99 here in Canada.
Yeah.
And I think he's gone, or it might have been cheaper. I think it was $22.99, but now it's in the 30s. And he's only had the license for what, 3 years? Not even?
Yeah.
That's a quite.
No, it's been when did Todd? Let's see here.
I want to say 3 years.
2019. 2019, holy. And then toys beginning in 2020. So 3 years, 4 years, 4 years.
Okay. Yeah, and it's gone up pretty significant. So
We'll see if this is a trend.
And I think it's going to go up more with the wired capes. He's going to definitely want more money.
Well, I hope they stay consistent with the quality. They keep going up, so just keep at it. Kudos to him for even incorporating wired capes.
Mm-hmm.
You could very easily just stick to like the plastic stuff like Hasbro.
Woo-hoo-hoo!
You were a little worried. You were a little worried about the face at first. I remember because his back was turned in the promo.
Cleanse the palate.
MDLX Jazz, my most anticipated MDLX. I have Jazz.
Okay,
here.
so I got some gripes.
Yeah, okay, let's hear them.
Not enough white.
Do you think the lighting may change that? Do you think it's just because it's
so
glossy?
I went back and looked at the animation, the pictures of it.
Mm-hmm.
The shoulders are to remain black. I thought they were supposed to be white. In the animation, it's actually black. But it's the legs. Especially right by, the 3 lines there at the bottom.
Yeah.
Above the foot. I would have preferred to be white.
Oh, instead of silver?
Yeah. But I get it. I get it why. That's their MO, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I just feel like it could have been a little bit more. I don't know. What do you think?
I like it a lot. I have no problem. I do see silver in the G.
Fine. It's fine.
It's fine. I do see the G1 does have silver though, so I guess they had to like move silver around, and I don't know. I don't mind this at all, like whatsoever. Like I'm happy. This makes me happy. I wish we got the speakers, like the shoulder speakers.
Yeah, though that was a big thing. Yeah, that's very disappointing how you don't get that.
He has his grappling hook though, so that was cool.
Mm-hmm.
I am curious about the
Are
car
the
door
speakers on
back
the
button.
side there? Are the
Are
speakers on
they?
the side?
Maybe. Let me go to their website because they kept adding stuff after. I am worried about the door like flaps because if
Mhm.
it's anything like Megatron's stupid
Or Starscream?
tunic thing and Starscream's wings, then I am
But for the
worried.
record, it's still intact. Mine hasn't fallen off yet.
Okay, good. So I do not see any speakers.
That's unfortunate. That's a big no-no. What do you think
Does
of the
seem to have,
face?
it's a little busy, but this line is highly detailed. I like this. Period. Like I don't. Okay. So for the face though, it just looks like a blob of silver. You would really have to zoom in to see
He
the
does have a
detail.
nose and a
Like,
mouth.
yeah, like you have to look hard to see that. But from that front
Yeah.
on angle, what is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
He clearly does have facial features. Maybe some panel line, like a black outline. I don't know. It's hard to do because that's what he would look like.
Mhm.
Like he has all that silver. His face is pure silver like that. And then the glossy blue, the like chromed out blue shine. I'm just happy. I like this. I like this a lot.
It's already a pre-order for me.
Yeah, I did it already. He
Yeah.
has the stupid front flaps as well. I'm just admiring the details. I'm also curious if the hands will stay in very well or if they will pop out. I need it in hand. I don't want to be let down by this, so I can get all excited right now. But when you start fiddling with these highly detailed die cast figures with soft plastic hands, trying to pop them in, you're afraid of breaking the joint. Those joints look small. Like Bumblebee's joints scare me. Swapping his hands scare me.
Mhm.
But I am excited. I pre-ordered this immediately. And then he has his breakdancing moves, grappling hook there. It does seem to wrap up in a coil on the back. I'm curious if it plugs in anywhere or if he has to hold that. Yeah, it's those ball pegs. See, we have the same. They're scary, man. 15 centimeters. He looked cool. I'm happy. We'll just have to get it in hand before we make our final say here. I just don't want to be waiting long. What's up next? Oh, he was $80 US. Decent price. You
Ooh,
brought this up
ooh.
before. This is an official one. Flame Toys did their version, which was a model kit, and they based their design off that, I believe, but gave it more detail. So here's the model kit on the right, like the IDW style, if you will, and then you
Mhm.
have this one here, fully transformable on the left.
Fully transformable?
Yeah, it turns into a car.
Wow.
Die cast, complete like metal frame.
That looks really good.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not exactly by where my wheelhouse is for Transformers, but it does look good.
You skirt the line between like G1 and
Yeah,
modernized
yeah,
G1.
yeah.
This one is
Like
super IDW
MDLX is the most I can go pushing the
yeah,
boundaries.
because the hot rod from that looks good. And again, I
Yeah,
don't transform my transformers anyway, so I don't care. I would have been
yeah.
satisfied with the one on the the right here, but we got our MDLX one. So I'm ecstatic about that. He looks great. I have no QC issues with that one at all. Yeah, of course. What's he gonna do? Put it in car mode for what
Yeah.
reason?
Why?
So you could
Why?
hide these beautiful details. Him holding his gun like a badass here. Sorry, I'm not gonna ever put my Transformers in their alt modes. Only bot modes for me. I'll transform
The
them
only ones I ever have done is
to
Grimlock.
Dinobots. Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey,
that's
yeah,
it.
okay. They get a pass. They look
Yeah,
cool in both forms.
I have not done anybody else in a Transformer mode that I could think of.
I'll
Yeah,
do
it's
it for
only
fun, but I don't
yeah. I
want to
mean, if you
display the
want to have
number.
pictures, whatever, if you want to look at it differently, right? But yeah, no, ain't nobody got time for that.
And I'm not shaming those people. I just will not take a weekend I'm not sorry, Jeff. I'm not taking a weekend to transform. Like I'm not spending I'm not spending an hour to turn him into a car and then back while sweat drips down my head.
An hour? You're generous. I gotta pull out the instruction sheet that's like 35 steps.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is something cool and unique. I think it's awesome. It almost is like on the Gundam level. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's pretty cool.
I do enjoy a good transforming YouTube video though. Like I like seeing other people do it.
Yeah,
like
yeah. Especially when they time speed it up, right?
Yeah. It's very therapeutic.
Sorry, can we go back?
Let's go back.
Go back to the jazz, if you don't mind. Jazz, yeah. You know how they like to use the same body. What else do you think we could see from this? Sunspot?
Who has an upper body that's like the hood of a car?
Well, there's
like
so
a
many.
lot of them do, but not this specific shape. Sunspot, maybe, like you said. Let me see.
It won't be Prowl, right? Could it be Prowl?
No, because his is more of a. Again, we're talking like we know. They alter the G1 looks all the time here. Maybe Prowl, I guess. Could be Prowl because he has the blocky shoulders too.
What do you mean? They made Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles with Gundams. That's even worse than a transfer. At least this is in the same realm as robots. Nobody said anything then. People bought it. So many people bought that. Sorry, were you saying Prowl?
No, you said Prowl, and I was trying to. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you could get away with Prowl. I don't want them to. I don't want them to.
What would you want different?
I just want unique bodies for all of them. I want Prowl to look like a police car.
You're not gonna get that. Come on.
So far, we have aside from the
three the Seekers, 3 of them.
Oh, they always they're triplets.
But they did tweak them. But to be honest, to be fair to them, they did tweak the legs of the Seekers.
There are certain characters I'll give a pass to, like Brothers in Arms, like the Seekers and Cliff Jumper and Bumblebee. Sure, but I don't want to start seeing them get into that habit of reusing bodies. They just paint him blue and make him blur. Just give him his cone head.
I'm looking at Prowl's picture right now.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, they're going to use the exact same body. They're going to tweak it a little bit, just like they did with Thundercracker and Starscream. But you're going to get Prowl in that body. The head's obviously going to be different. But you're going to get that door. You're going to get that hood. You're going to get that upper body very, very close.
We'll see.
Yeah. You're going to get that. Prowl. I mean, I'm saying this as if they're going to make Prowl next month.
Yeah.
They're just as slow as Mayfex bringing out X-Men, right? They're going to bring out 1 or 2 probably a year. I hope they speed it up, though, because at this rate, it'll take forever to collect their Autobots and Decepticons.
You lose interest.
Yeah. Like, I want to see Soundwave, the G1 version, not the movie one that they made. I want to see that, right? So it'd be so cool if they actually make the chest eject.
Oh, they will. 100%. You're going to get... that's going to be his accessory.
Oh, that would be so awesome.
It may not open and close, but you know how Megatron has a chest piece that comes off on some of his...
And then you can just make Sound Blasters just like that.
Yeah, just plug it in and I think they're going to give alternate chest plates.
Yeah.
It'd be easier if they made it open and close, but then they'd have to make the cassettes transformable, and they won't. So.
No, they won't. I don't think they will. Because then the price goes up real high. Yeah, so you're going to see Prowl.
So yeah, looking good here. And then SH took over or got a license to My Hero Academia.
Is it a bit too late?
No, so what they did is they gave him his modern look because he keeps changing his costumes over the season. So they skipped ahead to what they currently look like, which was smart of them. So you've had all of his looks from different properties now. So at least each property, like Figma did his first suit, Amazing Yamaguchi did his his updated one, and then SH Figure Arts is doing his current one. So
So
that's
are these two the same figure?
same character, different figures, different companies. The one on the right is Amazing Yamaguchi. The one on
Oh,
the left is SH Figure Arts. So I just put them side by side
the
comparison.
SH figure one looks really nice.
I like this a lot. Like a lot. I'll probably buy it.
I wish I continued to watch that show.
It did fall off. Like
It
it's
fell
hard
off
to watch
hard
it.
for me.
It's hard to watch it. I fast forwarded to the actual fighting.
Oh my god.
So like, oh sweet, this is actually cool again.
Yeah,
I think I'll buy it. I'll have to check the price.
5 episodes in and I just fell right off the cliff.
It's not for everyone.
Well, it's not just that, it's just you don't have the time, right?
And you know when you watch anime, you're gonna get like
you're gonna get bombarded with like a billion episodes.
Seasons. And if you the smaller the seasons, the more episode in a season. Because I'll look at to be like, oh sweet, this only has 3 seasons, and then season 1, 37 episodes.
How many seasons has the show been in so far?
I think they're at 7 right now.
Wow.
Yeah.
No end in sight?
I was talking to the dude at EB Games, the new guy at the Guild Run. Is like they're not even close to being done.
Wow.
It's like, okay.
So this is interesting that SH decided to jump in.
Yeah.
Does that mean they're dropping their Street Fighter line?
Yeah, what's going on with that?
Like, if they just repaint, hashed out the same figures, and then they're like, yeah, okay.
They seem to be going at their own pace.
It's funny how SH and Storm Collectors have rekindled their interest for Street Fighter as soon as Jada started popping those out.
I forgot to add. I'll pull up their Instagram after, but you're like, hey, Storm Collectibles did Fei Long. Like, oh, interesting. Did they now?
Yeah, I'm like, oh, a bit too late there. You already lost me as a customer. Thanks for neglecting me for over a year. And now you want to jump in because Jada's making them? See you later.
I hope Jada stays consistent, though. I don't want them to.
I think they will.
Yeah. This guy looked cool. So Kamen Rider Dread Type 0. December 2024.
You're such a... You have to slide that in there, huh? Just slide that in there.
Always. It's like they pump these out weekly. So every week you'll have something to look at.
Imagine there are people in that room drawing these up.
It's insane. Kamen Rider has the craziest look.
Hold my beer. Hold my Sapporo beer. I'm going to do something even more crazy.
This guy looks fantastic, especially with these effects.
I want to see these guys fight Power Rangers.
Well, they just obliterate them.
Who?
Kamen Rider. They'd obliterate the Rangers.
I have no idea what their powers are.
Me either, but look at this guy. He has glowing lights in his chest cavity.
Come on, Lord Draken or Drakon, whatever.
Okay, fair enough.
Oh my god. This looks so badass. I hate you. I mean, I like you.
Swords, 2 pistols. He's dual wielding pistols.
Oh my god. I have that guy.
So now you need this guy.
I need this guy.
There you see. They go hand in hand.
Either I have that guy or pre-order. It's lost in the sauce right now. But I know oh, here we go.
So this was the Rage Toys Bebop.
Hey, how did you get justification pictures? Come on.
Don't start. Are you mad about the joke still? The sad.
So
they did the body swap.
This looks gross and disgusting, and I love it. This is what he's supposed to be.
I love it.
He's a filthy pig.
Likewise.
I love the extra detail in the gut to really pronounce it as it's a hairy gut. Right?
I like the swappable parts.
If I'm getting this, it's going to stay like this in my collection.
Of course. No one wants... I mean...
There are people that want. There are people that want it, but I will not. Is this available to pre-order? Oh, it says right there, pre-order. Can't even read.
They were smart and made it scale with the Mezco turtles.
Oh, hello.
So I was like, oh, good job, guys. Because
awesome.
the other turtles are small, like they're small as hell.
So does this kind of piss off Mezco because they couldn't make it now?
They can make it. It's just they have to do it.
There's no way they're gonna get at that price point. No way.
So they have to make sure theirs is worth the price. I think.
Oh.
Do you think they'll do a Bebop and Rocksteady?
2-pack?
Yeah, because they did the Four Turtles pack.
That's $200 easy.
Yeah,
Easy.
but they're not shy about that. They just released the Toon Turtles 4-pack, which was just a repaint of the other ones.
Which was a bajillion dollars.
Yeah, so they might just be like, "Oh well, you guys can do your single releases. We'll do our 2-pack and then
So do I wait now?
include a bunch of accessories." Depends, because I right now I'm happy with this.
Because at the end of the day, when
this.
you look at it, this is a bootleg. This is not licensed. Am I right or wrong?
Okay, so yeah, no,
It's not licensed, right?
and I'm okay with that.
No. I'm not.
No, it's
I'm
not. No, it's not licensed because
Okay,
that's why
I'm
they
just
keep
asking
changing. Yeah.
So if it's not licensed, it's bootleg. And people can argue all they want. That's what it is. It's bootleg. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm not saying don't pick it up or don't give your money. If it's good, it's your money. Do whatever you want. But at the end of the day, if it's not licensed, it's bootleg. Right?
Some of my favorite figures are though, so I'm okay.
Oh yeah, there's some great bootleg figures. People when they hear the word bootleg, they automatically think terrible quality.
It's because there's like knockoffs, which
because there's more of the not so good quality versus the good quality bootlegs.
Because there's bootlegs or like third party and then knockoffs where people like buy a Marvel Legends knockoff, which is a crappier mold of an official figure, versus
third party is a nicer way of saying bootleg.
Third party, they actually engineer it with quality.
Yeah, and the qualities can be better than the actual makers, licensed makers. They've seen that with Transformers, like you said, so many times, right? Like I said, I'm not trying to say it's a bad thing, but I'm just saying it's not licensed, it's bootleg. So do I wait 5 years from now when Mezco makes it? That's the problem that I have with Mezco, Mayfex. They just take so long to make things.
Yeah.
By the way, did I tell you I actually got my White Ranger finally in the mail? It's coming. I actually got that.
Was that on back order though?
Yeah, like a long time.
I never trust those. I'm surprised you even got that.
Yeah, I was shocked. I was actually like, holy smokes. I actually got this. So yeah, I don't know. It looks great though. Looks really good.
I'm happy with what I see. Yeah. The only way I would be mad is if that torso snaps into 1,000 pieces. If you try to move
so do you think those legs are gonna hold that upper body?
Oh yeah. They're so stubby, like they're just basically bricks. Like they're just like
but you're gonna get very little articulation, which is all right.
Mm-hmm.
Right? It's supposed to be kung fu kicks in the air, right? So
yeah. No. I'm just gonna have him like this, just blasting.
So you are investing your money in this?
Yes.
So what if Mezco comes out with one? Are you gonna get that?
I don't think I'd need it because the same reason I didn't need him. I like him.
Yeah.
He sold out in like 5 minutes anyway.
Oh yeah. Scalpers are all over this thing.
Yeah. I do like basically what I love about him is the head sculpt, which NECA also does very well. Like I haven't seen a bad Casey Jones head sculpt so far.
Did they make a regular version?
Who? This?
Yeah.
Who? Mezco?
Make it?
I don't recall.
Okay. So this is a con exclusive, so they're gonna make another version.
And do I need it though? Like
if they make another version, it's gonna have more accessories probably.
Either that or different colors.
Because I did that with Conan, I believe, right? The Barbarian.
Oh, that was a secondary release. That wasn't even like a con exclusive or anything. That was just they did two versions. Like they did a later one. Like this is that was a different Conan. I do like seeing this pose here on the left. That made me want to buy it, just with his like glove and his cricket bat and him pointing.
And his bat. Is it single or double jointed there?
Double jointed.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, those joggers look weird.
They do look weird because at the end of the day, like seeing him like this, he just looks like just a V-Toys body or a Romiki body, and then badly. They're sweatpants.
Yeah,
you're paying for a Barbie, but it looks so good.
I like the damaged helmet,
like the scuffed mask.
Yeah, that looks cool.
And he looks cool squatted up with that, like beside Raph there. They do come with accessories.
They are the greatest duo. So.
Oh yeah, I can't argue that.
That always get beat up.
Yeah, I can't argue that. Their rage takes over. That's how they succeed. $120. Join the wait list.
That's expensive.
I really love his sports accessories. Anytime I buy a Casey Jones figure, I'm always excited for the accessories, and it's always the same accessories
I love the
every
hockey
time.
sticks that always come.
Yeah. You're gonna get a golf club, 2 or 3 bats.
I wasn't
Cricket
even
club.
aware this was a thing until I saw it later.
What?
That this was up for sale. I didn't even
Oh,
know
you didn't
this
know
was
about
even.
it? Yeah.
I had no idea.
Because it was coming. You blinked and you missed it.
Well, I was on my deathbed at that time, I think.
If you saw it, would you? If you saw it, would you buy it again? Like you mentioned
Not
that.
for 120 is pretty steep.
Yeah. Okay.
I've been getting figures from Esco for $90, and they're just as good in terms of accessories.
Yeah.
And character, right? So it's a con exclusive. I have a feeling they'll make another version down the line. They made 2 versions of Turtles. Nobody thought they're going to do that.
That was a cash grab, a weird one at that.
Oh yeah, 100%. I'm okay with my NECA Turtles. I don't need to buy those ones, but if I do see it locally, then I'll do it. But I'm not paying
That's
the
what happened with
shipping.
me.
Yeah, I'm not paying the shipping to get it here. No way.
Like I was like, nope, I didn't need this. I even canceled.
Yeah.
And then a comic store had them. I'm like, if I see these at the comic store, I'll get them, but I won't see them. And then I went there and they were there. And he's like, oh, this is our last one. I'm like, damn it. Guess I buy these, not the toon ones, the normal ones.
Yeah.
And
yeah,
then
no,
Tatsu, his tag went up at Walmart. They didn't have a picture or anything on any site ever whatsoever, but his sales tag is up there somewhere. So
and it's sold out.
No, it's not even released yet. It just says sold out.
Are you getting this?
People wanted him bad. Remember when people were on the like NECA was on?
People are getting angry at NECA for not getting it.
Well, it's hard when they have to track him down. Like he's just like they could not find him. So I'm happy. I don't know if I care about him as a character, or if I'm just caught up in the euphoria of them getting.
I'm
the
done
rights
with
to
movie
him.
Turtles. I'm done. Yeah, I got my Shredder. I got my Splinter. I got my Casey. I've got my April. Obviously the Turtles. I'm good. I got my what's it called? The other 2 guys.
Toka and Rez, the mutants.
Yeah, Toka and Razor.
Yeah.
I'm good. I got my foot turtle. I don't need to go into deeper in this thing.
I didn't even get Kano. Like I don't do the side characters.
Yeah, I got Kano because of the pizza box. I really love the whole display of it all, this presentation.
Yeah. He's cool. It's a cool character,
but that's it. Like I don't need to get this guy unless, like I said, in a store nearby. I'm not frantically going to be looking for this online. No thanks. That's Walmart.
Yeah.
Have fun.
No thanks.
Even if you bought it or pre-ordered it, it's still not guaranteed.
Master of the Universe. I never finished this show yet. I'll give it a try.
Don't. It's
I didn't hate it. Like I thought it was ridiculous.
It's cock-up.
I thought it was ridiculous, but I wasn't hating it.
She's Goku level. There's no point.
Yeah, that's what I thought was cool. I was like, sweet. The real hero, the true hero.
Yeah, don't even have He-Man in there. Just take him out.
Did that Walmart Venom ever get solicited? No. The new one, the 80th anniversary one? No. Not yet. If they did, I missed it.
I have zero interest in the Sorcerer's
I thought you were getting all of these.
No, not this one. No. Don't care for this.
I
won't buy any Tila except for the original Tila.
Okay.
I already bought the Revolution Tila before when the movie was at the first
season 1.
Season 1. Before I even watched it, I bought it because I never thought it's going to be like this. So I bought it.
Don't let the show ruin the toys for you. Like, do you like the toys?
I don't even know why this is even made. I don't care.
Sell toys.
Yeah, well, I know why it's to sell toys, but for me, I don't know why I need to get this in my collection. I do have Merman looks really good though. He looks really good. Hey, speaking of
You're getting these.
100%.
Oh, there was Man of War. Are you getting him?
I have to see it in person.
Okay. It was all white and gold. I like that.
I do like the He-Man. What's it called? What is that line called?
Eternia or something? Are you talking about the
New Eternia? I think. No, is it New?
Yeah.
I do have figures from that line.
Okay. You are getting these. You seemed excited for these.
Yeah, getting those for sure.
Boss Fight Studios. These are like the pending designs, but it's Garfield for anyone listening. You have Garfield with his pan of lasagna, alternate face, and Pookie. You have Odie with his food bowl, wagging tail, and his tongue.
So
And
cute.
then you have Nermal here, and his box being mailed to Abu Dhabi, and then the ball of yarn. Would you get all of them?
Yeah.
And they very easily could have did
but how big are they? That's the thing.
I don't know. Like I couldn't even. I'm sure they're listed as 1/12, like the Popeye figures, but they're pretty small. Like
I hope
roughly
they're
5
like
inches.
under 5 inch. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm curious if they will keep them consistent. Like their Popeye figures are like 5 to 6 inches, depending on the character. So I'm wondering if he's going to be cat size accurate or Salmon Max. Like these are all basically 5 inches, 5 to 6 inches.
Yeah, I think you're gonna get it 5 inches.
Yeah.
I think if you make it too small, it's gonna be hard to articulate and put all those pieces together.
Because Nermal here is clearly smaller because there's no elbow joints or knee joints, whereas Garfield has the knee bend and the elbow bend. So, which makes sense. Nermal's a kitten compared to Garfield. I think maybe they'll be like the Sonic the Hedgehog figures you see peg warming at Walmart, that scale, like the 4-inch figures. But who knows? Who knows? I so far Salmon Max and Popeye have scaled the same, like they are consistent. Like Sam is a huge dog beside Popeye, and Max is a buddy. I think I get them mixed up, and he's shorter. So I'm wondering if Garfield will be the same. These look nice. I hope they are good quality, and I hope they are easy to find for you. I see them up for pre-order, but I want to see reviews on them. Hot Toys. We have this Chrome version of Mark III. They keep re-releasing old figures. It looks very nice.
How much is this? $500?
They didn't. I couldn't find a price. You know when they just put them up on the website. Coming soon. Looks cool though.
I guess if somebody's collecting this, they're only collecting Iron Man because that's an expensive collection.
Yeah.
How many did they make? Like 30 of them?
Not to mention the not movie ones. Like you have their translucent like stealth armor and the holographic ones.
I like this Iron Man better than the animation and comics.
Oh, the MCU ones?
Yeah. I like the face of the MCU better than the comics.
I like the Iron Man in general in the MCU better than the comic version. Yeah. Like he is my Iron Man.
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah. And I know people get bothered by that. Like, no, comics is everything. Like, okay, well, I like Robert Downey Jr.'s Tony Stark.
Comic is not everything. It can be for certain figures or characters, but you got to give credit where it's due. They knocked it out of the park.
That was great casting.
It's one of those legendary moves.
Yeah.
Right?
I always like the details here, like the opening joints and gears and all that. The hydraulic systems.
For 500 Canadian rubles.
For a sweet $700, it could be yours.
Yeah.
And we have classic Wolverine, 1/6 scale, brown suit version is limited to 100.
He's back, baby.
Yeah. Again.
Back. That is some tight outfit. That is definitely got some bulge to it.
I hate his abs there. They look like, I don't know. They don't look like muscles. They just look like
pucks. They're adamantium abs. Come on.
Look like pucks.
Is that the problem? I was looking. No, I'm just
kidding. And then of course it comes with you could put your comic display there if you want to. That's cool stand. Like I like that.
That is pretty cool. Yeah.
You have your Masa blades, same as silicone arms. This is what you see.
He looks like he got coated with Teflon.
Him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not you. Oh, sorry.
Pass for you?
Yeah, oh yeah.
I haven't experienced any yet, so we'll see. In the future, I'll probably get something like one of those seamless bodies. I just haven't had a desire to yet. They're always expensive, and I'm always like What if it rips? What if something happens? And then I hate this. I don't know. It just looks funky to me. The symbiote Spider-Man, he just looks like he's in footy pajamas every time. The same with the Mezco ones.
It just looks odd.
Yeah. And like the bulging eyes.
The whole waist area looks really odd.
It looks
right.
Same with like, so the abs on this guy are odd, and then his rib cage is weird as well as the yeah.
He looks like he has to eat. He's malnourished. You can see his rib cage. Yeah, that's Spidey has my gut.
The only ones I like are the Gamerverse Spider-Man. Like it's form-fitting costume, and it's like a rubber overlay over the suit. I don't know exactly
how the price you're paying for. It's kind of disappointing, right?
Yeah. I mean, this would probably be the cheapest one, but it's just spandex. Like, I know he's in his spandex. I know the symbiote's mimicking spandex, but this just looks off to me. And the usual accessories, the web backpack, alternate eyes, web hands.
I mean, what else is it going to give you? Right? You know what I mean? Maybe a face half covered.
Oh, yeah. Except this is the whole head. The whole head is stitched, so you can't even remove it. The other one's the head's a hard plastic, and you pop it on and off. This one looks like it's not like that. It looks like it's actual fabric, but I can't tell because how it swaps it out. Who knows? They could have given us a if that's the case, they could have given us a Peter Parker head though, like you said. See, it looks fabric, right?
Yeah,
that's definitely a sock.
There should be no creases there. It should be like seamless. Because that looks like he's wearing underwear on top of his outfit. For the price you're paying now, I'm disappointed.
For anyone who likes the super campy classic looks like this, then this is right up your alley. So,
yeah,
kudos to you. I think that was the last one. I ended it on this ugly figure. Sorry, but you have your.
It's not ugly too. Some people might like it.
It reminds me of the old Mezco one. It's just upscaled. And I remember back in the day that I was in awe of that thing because I had nothing else to compare to. It's just like a super highly articulated black suit Spider-Man. Didn't matter. It looked like he was in footy pajamas. But now that we have options, I'm happy. What a time to be alive.
Man, just so much coming out. It's crazy. It's everywhere. Everything and everywhere at once.
As it should be.
Yes. I have to really buckle down and figure out what I want to do. Might do a bunch of Exodus stuff.
Have another sale.
Yeah. Might do one in a month.
That's it on my end. I have nothing else to show. And I'm dying of heat.
Okay. Yes. We will let you go and cool down. We'll be back on Thursday nights at 7 p.m. Pacific time for Popcorn Chicken. We'll talk all things movies and TV shows. Come join us there. Do us a favor if you're new here, subscribe, and everybody who watches this, hit the like button, support us. We appreciate all of you guys for watching our show. Thank you, everybody, and go to our social media handle and submit any jokes at ANR Universe and show us support over there as well. So, with that, wherever you're around the world or the universe, have yourself a good morning, a good day, and a good night. Wolverine's got a nice bulge.